Both the rhythms have kind of transformed over the years.
Most of those rhythms are the base of it, but most of it is celebration of something.
So I made a decision at the beginning of this 10 days, do not affect the music until you write your song.
There's a certain sort of placement of notes that isn't what, as a Westerner, you would expect to hear.
It feels like a unique project in that the idea is to actually create something which feels complete within a very short time, and I like that idea that it's actually contained in the time that we're all here together.
Jonathan Joseph came to me with an idea a while ago to make a piece of music with the rhythm Bakutsi and Mangombe. He mentioned a guy called Étienne, who is like amazing. And then we thought, well, let's get our mates in, let's get Jonathan Shorten and Nitin Sawhney in. It's not an album that represents this time of my life or anything like that. It's just, let's all come together and make some music with this rhythm in it. It's that simple.
Both the Mangombe and the Bakutsi rhythm, they're both ancient rhythms.
Most of those rhythms were played for a special ceremony, like celebration, like when we celebrate in Africa, we celebrate everything.
These are rhythms that I kind of stumbled across. I guess it was kind of like the mid to late 90s, while I was working with another Cameroonian bassist. His name was Richard Bona. We'd be in rehearsals and he would kind of like sing these rhythms to me. And I had never really heard of any of these things, and I certainly couldn't play them. From my perspective as being an American drummer, the way that we conceptualize time is totally different. I thought that I knew what was going on, but I realized when I sat down to try and play that, no, you need to go, back to the village, study, and practice and learn, educate yourself, to what's really happening.
For Jonathan to study in them and to try to bring them out in a project like this is just a real pride of where the country I am from, Those rhythms, we cannot hold them in Africa that they belong to us. No, we got to spread them and bring them to people, and we can mix them with so many things. And bringing it here and telling the story to Joss, and she's just like, wow, okay. I told her the story of the rhythm, she wrote the story, and most of it are just unbelievable.
I've kind of put myself in this sort of world a little bit a few months ago, thinking about it and listening to some of those rhythms to prepare myself. A lot of the music that we're used to listening to, whether it be on the radio or sort of albums that we've bought and stuff, don't usually have these types of rhythms. I'm sort of bringing a different character to the keyboards that I'm playing and sort of adapting what I do to be part of it.
There's a rooted tradition that I think both Étienne and also Jonathan Joseph are both deriving a lot of ideas from. What's good about this is it's not about letting rhythm or the form of what we're doing get in the way of the emotions and the feelings and ideas of what we're creating, but actually just allowing it to gently guide us into interesting new territory. It feels just really natural and organic. There's no sense of any pressure. It just feels like it's just something we're all enjoying very much.
Here is a beautiful mix and a fusion of rhythm and a natural spirit that exists between all of us working on this project.
It's just a nice 10 days. That's it, really. And then we can share it with people.